We don't need to do that.
Yeah, we do. That was an epic costume.
Well, happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
And it's an ode to Frankie Wheeler.
Yeah.
Last night was an ode to Frankie Wheeler.
What do you think? Was he pretty excited?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he liked it.
Nice.
He came over. It was funny. Like, the whole thing was funny. I walked in and he goes, "Oh, fuck, there's another one."
Oh, God.
And I'm like, all right, where is everybody else? I go up to they're all sitting up front, just
oh no,
looking like Frankie. All different versions of Frankie.
Man, I wasn't sure if he was gonna love it or hate it. So
I think he liked it.
Yeah,
I think
good.
he liked it. He told me that. Well, I probably shouldn't tell that story.
You should tell that story, man.
He told me that he said that this lady tried to get. So to tell this story, I got to tell another story.
Okay.
So I got to go back like a few weeks. I find out he's leaving. I'm like, all right, well, thanks for all the good times. I tipped him with a silver bar. I gave him a bar of silver. It's like, here you go, man. Like,
that's a lot of money.
Not really.
It's heavy.
It's an ounce.
Yeah, it's
1 ounce.
Yeah, it'll kill somebody.
Yeah, 1 ounce of silver. It would kill a werewolf. Speaking of werewolves, fascist werewolves. So anyway, he comes over to me yesterday. He's like, "Phil, I got to tell you this story. This woman was being a bitch like all day at the show, and she came over and she handed him silver bullion that she was going to give him for a tip." And he looked at it and he's like, "I like silver." Like, he likes silver, so he's like, but he didn't like her, so he hands it back to her and he goes, "No thanks, somebody I actually like already gave me one of these."
Oh God, that's funny.
I thought it was funny.
Oh, so that person wasn't very nice, huh?
No, I guess not. I don't know.
Yeah.
How's life as the dude?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah. I just need a suitcase full of money.
Are you gonna abide?
No.
The dude abides.
No, not this dude.
The dude abides.
I just need a suitcase full of money. Actually,
that would be.
I watched that movie last night. That movie's so good.
But a suitcase full of dirty underwear.
That'll work too. Yeah, you couldn't make that movie now. It'd get canceled
because of the nihilists.
Yeah, like just saying like all the stuff he says, like people would be offended.
You think so?
Yeah, but the dude doesn't get offended.
The dude abides.
Yeah, crazy. So I already somebody saw me in the gas station. Like, "Hey Jesse," I'm like, "I'm not Jesse. I'm the dude."
Jeff Bridges.
I'm the duder. The
Duderino.
They're just looking at me. Everyone's like, "What is it?" Obviously, I don't have my.
Nobody calls me Lebowski.
Yeah, no, you're Mr. Lebowski. Yeah. Anyways,
where's my money, Lebowski?
What Hey, you know who the one guy when I was watching that movie, the beginning guy that he bowls against, it's like real cocky, like talking to him. That's the guy from like Talladega Nights, and I never really noticed that. He's the French guy from Talladega Nights. Like,
no kidding.
Borat, I'm pretty sure.
What?
Isn't that him?
I
think that's him. I could be wrong.
Borat in Talladega Nights. Is that the same guy?
No, maybe it's not the same guy. Not Borat, but it's the same guy from Talladega Nights. Ricky Bobby. Yeah.
You say you like the crepes. Do you like the crepes? You just say I like tiny pancakes.
Silver dollar pancakes, Ricky. You like pancakes, Ricky. Just say you like the crepes. Can I just say I like really thin pancakes? No. That guy licking the bowling ball.
That is not the guy.
Is that not the same guy?
That is not the guy.
Okay, who's that? We're like zooming on him over there. Who is that guy though? He looks like the guy from Talladega Nights, right?
No.
Am I going to get canceled
John
now?
Turturro.
Oh, okay. I guess that's not who I thought it was.
Let me look up who is John Turturro.
I guess I was wrong.
Oh, yeah, it's that guy.
Yeah, I told you it's that guy.
Yeah, he's not the guy from Talladega Nights.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
He's in. He's the guy from.
What am I thinking of him in?
He's the butler in the movie in Deeds.
Mr. Deeds.
He's the butler from
Yes.
Mr. Deeds.
Okay. And they have like the same kind of accent. Maybe
I
that's
feel.
where.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's where I picked it up from.
No, he is in the. Oh no, sorry.
Yeah.
No, this guy is the one that's in the Lebowski.
Yeah.
He's in
I guess I was off big time. Well,
the Batman. The Batman.
he could stand in for Borat then, because is it Borat that's in Talladega Nights?
I think that's a totally different guy.
Is that a different guy too?
I think that's a totally different guy. I don't think that's Borat.
Oh,
well,
man.
let's see.
I don't know that actor's name. Sacha Cohen. There's his name. Yeah. Or Baron. Sacha Baron Cohen. Yeah,
Let's see.
Okay.
Is it? It? Wow, he's so versatile.
Yeah.
Like he's made his whole career on just being
wacky.
Just totally different characters, though.
No, he's a Cohen. Is he related? Like, has anything to do with the Coen brothers? Is he? I know the Coen brothers are different race and everything.
There are a lot of Coens, man.
Yeah, are they? Okay.
There are a lot of Coens out
gotcha.
there. Ricky Bobby.
That's what we should have been.
Perrier. Oh my God! Shake and bake.
Shake and bake should have been Cal.
Magic Man.
Ricky.
Kel Naughton.
El Diablo and Magic Man.
Mike Concho.
I'm still mad that you didn't get the fishing vest. I should have. It was my bad.
Yeah, well, if I'd only known. I didn't dress up
Is
at all.
that really a White Russian? Yes. Yes, it is.
Andrew, we want to hear what's going on with the Appalachian Still. I would love to go see a show in Massachusetts sometime.
In Appalachia?
Well, where they're based.
Oh.
That'd be a blast.
I've never, I hung out with those guys once. And that was when I first met Marlon Tracy.
No, oh yeah, like way back when they had that party. Yeah.
Were you there?
No.
Oh, and
they didn't know me yet.
I had a pea coat on, and my hair was all slicked back. And the one guy in the band's like, "Dude, are you like a vampire?" It's so funny. I was dying laughing. I was like, "No, I wish." So it was pretty funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Fucking vampire.
I guess pea coats and slicked hair is like vampire-ish. So I should have been like Edward Cullen, like that.
Was it Halloween?
No,
it was just a day.
just a regular
And you
day.
were like, I'm vampiring it out today.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I got to get you guys some more of that apple pie moonshine. I try to always bring them an extra bottle to Marla when they're down.
Got to send a case. Got to send a case.
Send them a case. We got to go up. Where do they play at?
They're from Northampton.
Okay. Yeah. Got to get up there.
I think it'd be great. Just bring a case of moonshine out there
and just like surprise them
and just have plan it.
Oh, I was gonna say we should dress up like vampires.
Have a case of literally just bring a case of moonshine for a bluegrass party.
Yeah,
like that would be.
It wouldn't last long.
Awesome. I might have a couple cases.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
yeah,
that'd be awesome. That would be badass.
Nice. So, anything else fun happened last night? Any cool stories, man?
What you know? What
I bowled in my bowling league. That's all I did.
I just Frankied it up.
Just Frankied it up.
I have some sad news to share that Pinchy has passed.
No.
Yeah.
How?
Death.
Why? How long do lobsters live?
Like 100 years if you don't put them in a tank.
Okay. He was in a tank.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there something?
I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew.
Fascist.
Yeah.
They definitely did.
Goddamn fascist.
Dude, when he's getting the swirly, I've missed this part every time I watched it. Where's the money, Lebowski? He's like,
did you check?
He's like, I don't know. Why don't why don't you let me check again? And the guy just like throws his head
I think it's down there.
Yeah, let me check again. Oh man,
I think that's what I think they flushed the lobster. I don't know. I know.
Why would they do that?
Well, it died. So
I feel like this is a conspiracy.
you think the lobster's still alive?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like Elvis.
Oh, there you go. Good job, newbie.
It's down there somewhere.
That's exactly what he says.
Do you think the lobster died and then they or you think it's like an Elvis situation?
Like he
Or
moved
like
somewhere else?
Tupac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where would
just add
where
Pinchy
would
to
you
the
move
list.
a lobster?
It's probably living in somebody's basement.
If you were gonna go into hiding, where would you go?
Screw you. Nice try, Fed boy.
What? I'm the dude. I would never.
I know how you are.
So seriously, where do you think's like the best place to hide? Like what country?
The place that we're absolutely not going to talk about on this show.
It's got to be South America.
With the Nazis?
Yes. Like think about it.
Think Hitler's still down there? Like
do you know
119 years old.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of Germans in South America. It's weird. It really is. You go to like Belize?
Yeah, because they fled Germany so that they wouldn't be prosecuted.
Right. For war crimes.
You know what else there's a lot of down there probably?
I don't know. What?
Like these
like the natives?
Well, yeah. I suppose. I was thinking about these Israeli Delta forces, whatever, that they send like units out to find the Nazis and bring them back.
Do
put
they
them on
really?
trial. Oh yeah. Yeah, they go all over the world.
Really?
And they track down Nazis.
They're dead now.
And they bring them back. No, they're like finding Nazis that are like 102 years old and bringing them back and putting them on trial so that they can execute them or whatever for
at 102 you're
for like being a secretary at a death camp.
Can you imagine at 102? You're probably just like talking shit the whole time. You're like, yeah, fuck, do it.
I don't know. I mean, after living
80
years after the war,
any person,
do you think they're still hung up on it?
80 and over accepts death pretty well. They're usually they're usually pretty accepting.
It's not always true.
Majority.
You think so?
Yeah. Anybody that I know over that age is always like, yeah.
Because I just haven't seen that study.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. There's no study. This is a what's a self study? What would this?
So be? You're like, yeah, but there's a difference between saying it and doing it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
like,
self study.
You've been there, and I mean, like, there's a difference between somebody that's over 80 saying, "Oh yeah, like I'm okay, like whatever," but then when it comes time,
yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know. So, who knows? I'm not sure. Not sure. Just every old person I've ever talked to is like, yeah, I don't care, like whatever. Like I'll talk about like how I'm afraid to fly or something. They'll be like, yeah, why? It's like you're just like you're gonna be dead. At least you won't be old and can't get out of a chair. Like they say shit like that, and you're like, okay, true. Like all right. It's like okay, guess I should try to do stuff that I die from.
Foiled by a chair.
Crazy. So I discovered some things in my wardrobe that I figured out I'm missing if I want to be the dude.
The dude.
I do not have open-toed lace sandals.
Like Birkenstocks or whatever.
I need something like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty...
yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
And a suitcase full of dirty laundry.
Yeah, I mean, I could have grabbed like a suitcase full of Mary's underwear, but I don't know what she
the whites.
Probably not been impressed.
Yeah, I would imagine she'd probably not like.
Don't lose those.
those are my favorite ones. Those are expensive.
They're all their favorite ones.
I know.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Start getting a little frisky and breaking things, and they get all crazy. Mm-hmm. Jesus, man. Woo! I'm about 2 white Russians away from really being the dude. It's gonna be a long day.
Be awesome.
I haven't drank before 11 o'clock since I golfed last, which was a year ago.
You're going golfing?
No.
What'd you say? I'm sorry. I was reading what Newbie said. What did you say?
Oh, I haven't drank before 11 o'clock in the morning since I golfed last. Because when you golf, you're allowed.
Got ya. What? Jeff Bridges had his own brand of jellies.
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. Newbie's on it. Dude abides.
He abides.
Oh God.
See this thing that he wrote, Jerry O'Driscoll quote. It's like you could read that like a normal dude, but it's Halloween. You should try to read that. We're gonna do like an acting test here.
I'm not afraid of dying, man.
No, read it.
Right?
Read it like you're actually terrified.
Oh. I don't know. Anytime.
I'm not afraid of dying. Anytime will do. I don't mind. No, I just sound like Seinfeld getting worked up over something. Why should I be afraid of dying? Why does your voice go up like that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think they're just like frantic. Like, I'm not afraid of dying. Anytime will do, or something. You know, it's like
anytime will do.
You've got to go sometime. But so you think that guy was afraid when he said that? You think somebody that quotes that is afraid of dying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, if you got to quote that, it's like, stop it. Why you got to do that? Jellies that were in his closet. Newbie, you got some good Lebowski information, my man.
Newbie knows all about the dude.
I've seen it like 5 to 10 times and thought I was pretty well. Like, I think Newbie's got me beat. So
great gig in the sky.
Interesting.
All right. Well,
nice. Man, you know, Newbie, I should have had Phil dress up like John there. Put his fishing vest on.
Movies with the best or most quotes, hands down, Bull Durham.
So I always go back to Will Ferrell movies, like one-liners. I have so many quotes from Will Ferrell movies. Yeah.
What about Blazing Saddles?
I got a belly full of white dog shit, and you're gonna lay this crap on me?
Excuse me while I whip this out.
What's that from?
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
What's the one where he gets bit by the snake and his buddy has to suck it's City Slickers.
City Slickers.
That one's pretty funny too. It's got some good quotes.
Princess
Bride. Yeah.
Have fun storming the castle.
That's a good one. And then if you're gonna do that, then you got to go with all the Monty Pythons. There's a lot of good, funny one-liners. And then Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
Oh my God. Hey, Blinken.
My favorite is what's your name? Abu. A Jew here.
What about Beer Fest?
Yeah.
Beer Fest.
Beer Fest is I mean, there's a couple good one-liners, but I was just
Hebrew.
So when Laurentide started and they started making my beer, I quoted Beer Fest straight to definitely Tracy.
Yeah, you want to freeze it in
the
winter.
Yeah, you were there, and they were both just staring at me and had no clue what I was saying. I don't want to thaw it and drink it.
It doesn't fall right when people don't know what it's from. Have no clue.
Super Troopers, dude. Yes, that's another huge quote movie.
Super Troopers is
yes.
Great. That whole fast they do is so good.
How fast you're going, meow?
They're so funny.
Oh God.
How many meows? We should have a meow episode.
We should.
Just see how many meows we can get in there. Fuck is this? Yeah. Obviously, you're not a golfer. I like that.
Yeah, there's so many. That's a good topic. There's so many movies though that are great, just one-liners. Like, I didn't even think of Beer Fest until you said it. It's like you could just think of. There's so many. But literally, Will Ferrell movies, I got like 10 quotes for each of them.
Yeah,
they're like one of my favorites was my little brother. When Talladega Nights first came out, he was freaking young, and I used to watch it all the time. And he started saying, I'm all hyped up on Mountain Dew. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
Right.
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey. So he says, and he didn't say at. He used to say to my dad, and my dad, it'd make my dad cry. Yeah, make my dad cry. He'd be like, I'm all hyped up on Mountain Dew, Chip. I'm gonna come on you like a spider monkey. My dad would be like, please don't. Please. Oh man.
You know what though?
That's so funny.
Most one-liners has to be Airplane. The movie, like the whole script is just like a series of one-liners. Have you ever seen Airplane?
Like once.
Oh man.
Yeah. Not
Leslie Nielsen.
not enough to even know any of the quotes. Yeah,
The
unfortunately.
kid's like, oh my god, the pilot's up there, and there's like little Timmy, and he's like, you ever seen a grown man naked?
What?
Like, exactly. Like the kid's like talking to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as one of the pilots.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's supposed to be an actor,
Yeah.
and the kid's like, hey, you're Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and he's like, no, I'm not, kid. Go away. and he's like, yeah, you are. He's like, no. He's like, yeah, my dad says that you're pretty good in the paint, but you don't hustle back on defense. And he's like, your dad can.
Oh God, that's pretty funny.
Frankenstein, young Frankenstein.
I've never seen it.
It's another great Mel Brooks movie.
So the most quotable Mel Brooks movies got to be The History
of the World.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of one-liners in that
Yeah.
one. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen it in a long time.
But you got Blazing Saddles. You got Young Frankenstein. He even did this one.
Do you think Blazing Saddles
12
has
Chairs.
more one-liners than The History? Or
yeah,
yeah,
it's the funniest movie ever made.
Whoa, there's a line.
It's the funniest movie ever made.
I don't know about that.
100%.
I don't know about that.
Nobody's made a funnier movie, and nobody's like. I just don't.
I don't know.
Mel Brooks was a genius.
What kind of comedy are you talking? Like, because there's some movies that just outdo it, stupid comedy wise.
Have you ever seen Blazing Saddles?
Yeah.
I feel like you haven't
It's
seen
just
it.
like-
You're talking about it like you haven't seen it. Like it's.
I mean, I've seen it, but it's just like, I don't know. It just seems the comedy's outdated.
You must have watched it on TBS or something. You got to get the DVD where they can say all the swear
See you,
words.
Andrew.
Thanks, Andrew. Have a great day.
Yeah, I did see it on I don't know what channel it was on.
Yeah, no, you got to get the DVD version.
Maybe
I'll loan it.
Maybe
to you.
it's better than I thought. I don't know. I didn't think it was. I thought it was funny,
dude.
Yeah. So
the sheriff is near. The truth hurts. Maybe not as bad as jumping onto a bicycle with no seat, but it hurts.
What's that from? You got us, newbie.
That's got to be Airplane, right?
Oh, damn phone. Oh, geez. So you really think? Oh, man, I don't know. I have to think. Dude, I love Talladega Nights. That's so funny.
Oh yeah, it's funny.
The whole movie is you laugh. Like, unless you don't get it, then you don't. Like from the start to the last, like to the very last thing that happens, you laugh. It's just hilarious. Like, how can anything be funnier than that? You tell me another movie where a French guy puts somebody in an arm bar and threatens to break their arm because he won't say he loves crepes.
Well, let me think about that one. Newbie. Tell us what movie that would be.
There's none. There's nothing even comes close to that.
Usually it's the French guy getting beat up.
Drives a race car with a mountain lion in it. Think about it. Or they're saying grace over KFC, McDonald's, everything. And he keeps telling Chip how he provides for the family, and Chip said he fought in the war. And he said, you got to watch it again. There's just like the whole thing's hilarious.
I would love to watch it again.
Pink Panther. Okay, yeah, I've seen that a couple times.
Good old Pink Panther.
Now, what about? Oh, we forgot one. We forgot one of the best ones. National Lampoon's Christmas. There's
Christmas. You're going for the Christmas.
There's so many one-liners in that.
You're going for Christmas.
Yeah. You don't like the Christmas one? You don't think that one's hilarious?
Why don't you go with the original?
Which one's that?
Vacation.
I can't remember anything from that one. The Christmas one's the best one.
No.
Come on, newbie. You're with me.
You gotta go vacation.
I don't know.
1983.
The Christmas is the best, man. It's the best Christmas movie, too. It's not even a debate.
Are you kidding me? Better than Die Hard?
Better than Die Hard. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, but Christmas is the best, man.
Look at this graphic. This is absurd. It's like he's holding a tennis racket and a fishing rod with a fish on it. His shirt's torn open because he's all muscles. Is that a pterodactyl? What is that?
Some sort of flying object.
Is this supposed to be his wife, or is this the lady that he like? This is crazy. This is crazy.
The Christmas one when he's shopping for his wife, and the lady.
Ghostbusters is funny.
Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah, but yeah.
Die Schrillen wir auf
Could you? So I read a thing about Caddyshack.
Caddyshack.
They were saying that they would do more cocaine before 8 o'clock in the morning than most people have done in their life before they filmed that movie.
That sounds likely.
It's freaking nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
What'd you do last night, newbie? Who'd you dress up as? The Newbinator? Shitter's full. That's right. Oh, God. That movie's freaking hilarious.
Newbie did not dress up.
Did you see him last night?
Yeah, I hung out with Newbie.
And he didn't dress up as anything?
No.
Come on, noob. You know who we should have him?
He dressed up as a sexy version of a 36-year-old.
We should do Beer Fest and let him be Fink. He can be.
Oh my God.
And then we'll just be the two guys, and
we'll
just need Barry Badger now. Somebody's
best group Halloween costumes.
What is the best group Halloween costume?
Us, if you would have told me to wear a vest.
Yeah.
Bring my 1911.
Yeah. Just carry that freaking gun with you everywhere. That would have been hilarious. This is what happens when you a man in the Oh my God. Yeah, you couldn't play that character. You can't play that character because he is so outlandish. He never what's his last name?
Goodman.
The actor. Goodman swears throughout the entire movie. He really does. Like, there's very few things that you can say without throwing in an explicative. Explicative. Jesus, I can't even say it. Say it for me.
I don't want to.
You can't say it either. Oh, man. These White Russians are hitting.
My beard would be perfect for that costume, though.
Yeah. TV version. Oh, is that what it says? I didn't know that. I've never seen the TV version. I've seen like HBO.
This is what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a good version. That's what Phil could have yelled the entire time, and everybody would have known.
Yes, that's true.
You should have had a bat. We should have got like some junky old car for you to beat the hell out of, and you just scream it outside.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Oh God.
Speaking of junky old car, so I was driving to work on Friday. It was a nice morning. I'm driving to work, and I get right to where you got to speed up, and my truck is like boop 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 boop, and the check engine light starts flashing at me. I'm like, shit. So I figured that I could probably limp it home because it was only like a mile away. So I turn around, go home, park it. Crap, I got to get to work. I'm going to be late. Get on my bike, bike it to work. I get there.
That's a long ride.
It's like 5 miles.
Yeah, it's a long ride to bike.
It's electric.
Yeah, but still, you're not getting there as fast. I'm sure you're a little late, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
So end of the day, it's all of a sudden just pouring rain. Like shit. So anyway, get home with some assistance. And
with some assistance.
Yeah, got some help to get home. And then yesterday, throw it on the computer. Boom, misfire on 6. Had the part already
Really?
sitting in the box
How?
because I was going to do a tune-up last year and I didn't get to it. I had the part. Swapped it in, fixed the problem, replaced the other 7. It was bad coil.
Really?
Yep. The thing, I pull it out, and if you have problems with your vehicle with misfires or something like that, it takes like 2 minutes in a 10 millimeter socket. You just pull out the coil, and I'm looking at the thing, and the whole sleeve that goes down inside the cylinder, it's just got a big crack in it.
Oh.
And apparently that happens with Tundras. So I pulled out all the other ones. Well, this
is what happens when you don't buy American.
Jesse, you know why that happens?
You need to buy
do you know why that's a problem for Toyotas?
No.
It's because they're still running.
No.
long enough for that to happen.
American made
they'll
products.
They'll run long enough,
dude,
without like just the whole motor being done.
Like a Ford?
So I pulled out, yeah, exactly. So I pulled out like 120,000. I've got 200,000 miles on it, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so I pulled out the coils. I pulled out all of them. Like 2/3 of them have cracks in them.
Really?
The boots are all stiff. So I replaced all 8. I had all 8 parts. I've got a couple extras to throw in the glove compartment just in case.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with the extras? Like,
I'm gonna throw them in the glove compartment.
What if you don't use them? Just kind of.
I'm just gonna carry them. I'm just gonna carry them.
Oh,
hey, just gonna keep them.
Dan, how's it going?
Hey, Dan Donnelly.
Thanks for the sweet review, Dan. Appreciate it, man. So
very cool.
That was awesome of you. So the dude appreciates it. That's for sure.
I want to hear. Yeah, we got to get Dan to give us an update on the what's going on down in Dutchess County, and what's up with Larry's tour.
Yeah, everywhere he goes, people are friggin' excited. All those pictures, people get fired up when he's around. I can see he's like
he's different.
He's very that's something that you need in a leader, somebody that can get people excited and get them really wanting to go out and work like that for him. Because
hey Jesse.
And here comes my dad talking about getting people to not want to work for.
Is he coming on the show today?
I don't know. What are you doing, Dad? Do you need to be on the show? Do you want to be on the show? You sure? You can be Jerry. No. All right. Anyways. What were we talking about? Oh, Larry Sharp. Yeah. He so
he's just got so much energy.
Yeah. We were talking.
It's unbelievable.
Dan, I'm sure you hung out with him. We were saying, like, how do you debate somebody like Larry? Like, we couldn't even if we had a problem with something he said, I'm like, I'm not going there.
Yeah. Which thing?
Yeah. It's like,
which one of those am I going to take apart?
It's like, well, he gave you 4 things. So you better pick, if you pick one, he's just going to pick the other 3. So.
Yeah, so he's coming up in Seneca County, Schuyler County, Ontario County, Steuben County. He's got.
Wasn't he just in Steuben?
Visits planned. Yeah, I think he was.
He's going back.
He's always on the road.
How's he do that? Is he married?
That's what he said. Coffee. He is married. Yeah.
His wife has got to be a saint. So
either that or she's like, "Oh, good.
See you later. Bye bye."
No, I've heard she's a wonderful woman. Yeah. So.
I'm the dude, Ruth. Big Lebowski. Come on. I got White Russian, Ruth. You've never seen Big Lebowski? No. Stop it. The dude.
Well.
Who are you supposed to be today, Ruth? Ruthless.
She came in here yesterday with some bullshit. Sorry for my French again. I don't know why it's French, but.
Oh, no.
She came in here yesterday. And she said she was Katanas.
She's Katniss Everdeen, huh?
Katniss Everdeen.
Did she have her ponytail and her
She didn't have anything. She just was like wearing black. She looked like every other day. She just looked like every other. Oh, Ruth. So she says she's herself today. Nice. So does that mean that you're wearing the same thing you wore yesterday?
Ruth,
because that was not a
if
costume.
you beat his ass, I'll gladly videotape it. Bro, my hair was braided. She's never braided her
Sorry,
hair.
bro.
She's never braided her hair, bro. I've never seen her with braided hair.
She wants to fight.
Dude, her hair was braided and you said that? Oh, Phil. This is the problem, Phil. You got to pay attention to ladies' hairs. All of them. All their hairs. Man. What a fascist.
Fascist.
Phyllis. Oh God. You got Ruth fired up today. You better hope she don't show up to Laurentide. You can be in freaking trouble.
Yeah, and I can't leave. I got a meeting over there later today too. So.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow. So is that why you're not dressed up?
Oh, no, that's coincidence.
Oh. Yeah. Cool. That's pretty cool. You could just be the glow stick hat lazy man. That's what I always do. Like somebody's like, "Oh, you're not dressed up." It's like, "Yeah, but I am." And then you just say you're like a middle-aged depressed man, and they usually just leave you alone. Like, okay, and I'm walking away from this situation.
I'm obviously
space cowboy. Yes.
Do you have a pencil? Did you have a pencil?
I don't.
If I could find just a number 2 or any kind of pencil, I could just be Bob Vila.
You could be Dwight.
If I could get one of those square pencils or the flat pencils, rather, I could be.
You just need an overcoat, and you can be Dwight from The Office. Just say stupid stuff.
I already do that.
Yeah, yeah, but just be like, I can be Jim and just be like, so, which bear's the best bear? And then you could just be like,
what are you doing?
What bear would win in a fight? Hey, we should have Rose on the show.
Yeah, we got to bring Rose back.
I have a list of animals that I now guarantee I can take.
Really?
Yeah, I've kind of like attempted.
You've.
Yeah, and I know where I'm at on the list. I'm pretty sure. So, the biggest thing I fought is a German Shepherd, and he may have won, but at least I know that German Shepherd and under I got. So, I mean, he didn't win, but he laid over for belly rubs, and I surrendered because he's cute. So,
I was talking to Stan. And he said he's been listening to the show, and that he's like, yeah, I'm waiting to see which animals Jesse thinks he can fight.
Yeah, no, there's like honestly, in the Northeast, I'm probably the alpha predator until maybe a black bear shows up. That's where I think I'm at.
Or your mom.
Yeah, maybe my mom, but that's I know a fox. I mean,
because we already know that she can take you.
I could definitely put a fox in a headlock. I don't think it could escape. A coyote, easy. Bobcat, nice try. So, and then we get up to like white-tailed deer and black bear, and it's like I'd take a white-tailed deer.
Have you ever seen? I don't think you could.
I got a white-tailed deer.
I don't think you could take a white-tailed deer.
I got it. Oh, dude, I forgot the Marlboro Man's in it. What's that actor's name? He's in Roadhouse.
Oh, shoot. What is his name?
Roadhouse. Yeah.
I know it's awesome. Sam Elliott.
Yes, Sam Elliott. There you go. That guy's awesome. He doesn't age. I swear to God, that guy's looked the same for 50 years.
10 kinds of animal poop.
White-tailed deer beating the shit out of Hunter. Is that a quote for?
No, I just thought that like it would be there.
It's not looking good. I don't see anyone getting beat up, Phil. So beating Hunter. Oh, right there. I've seen this video. Yeah, this guy's a sissy though. No white-tailed deer's gonna take me down.
Exit full screen. How do I?
What?
I just want to I want to go there.
That guy. Stop it. No, not. Oh, God.
What's happening?
I don't know. It's not English.
It's in French.
A guy's getting
look,
beat up by a
I'm
French deer.
I'm just trying to share, but not the audio. Look at this.
Phil, this guy's not even trying.
Oh, wait, I gotta back it up. I love it that they're talking in French. Look at this deer. Just bam.
Phil, I would put that thing in a rear naked chokehold. I'd submit a deer.
With those antlers?
Submit it. It's even better.
He turned around, he went back. He's like, you ain't getting away. Oh,
this guy is not.
Look at. Have you ever seen a deer that wide? Look how wide that deer.
Yeah, he's thick, but let me tell you, he's got a lot of neck room for a headlock.
Look at the roasts on that thing.
Yeah, that's it. You just hook him. We'll have to get a deer, and it'll have to be a sanctioned match.
The guy talking. What is he? He was just like holding up his bow at it.
You're not meant for the woods.
You gotta get out your knife, man. So in these situations,
those fascist deer, man.
These fucking fascist deer. So let me ask you this: in this scenario where you're fighting that deer,
yeah, headlock, Kimura, maybe
you're going just there, no weapons, just bare hands.
Bare hands.
You don't get a knife or like. What about? Could you get like a rock?
No, just bare hand, and it'd be sanctioned. Neither of us would. We're supposed to come out alive. I would get Herb Dean to come in and ref it, and
you're just not supposed to die.
Well, we're not going to kill each other, me and the deer. It's a sanctioned match. We're just going to sit till one of us submits.
What about a turkey?
I would take a deer before I really want to fight a turkey.
Okay.
So here's the problem with
that. Seems stupid to me
with animals. Okay, they have a lot of neck. You don't want a lot of neck is a lot of choke space. So they're just not very good in sanctioned wrestling matches. They don't got a chance. No, a bear is built like us. You can't even get around it. So yeah, I'm telling you, we got this. Don't worry. It's just a black bear. That's all it can take me in the woods. That's for sure. And then I once did see a horde of red squirrels, and I thought maybe I thought maybe
formidable.
I thought maybe like 30 red squirrels might take me on. Yeah.
30?
Yeah. I can really get you, I think.
They're just so goddamn fast.
Could you imagine?
I've never seen anything move faster than a red squirrel.
You ever thought if animals
were
smart enough to like work together? It's just like you'd be in trouble.
Yeah, it's our brain. That's the only thing. Like, we're soft.
Yeah.
People, like, if we couldn't invent the bomb,
the gun,
we didn't know what was happening.
The Chinese do not get enough credit for black powder weapons. Man, they were way ahead of their time. Insane. They were using that stuff like way back in the day. We're just using it for the wrong stuff. Like, let's blow fireworks up in the air. It's a great idea. They're like,
magic.
Maybe we're going to beat them with magic. Shoot people with the gunpowder, and then there you go. They were on top of it. They knew what they were doing after that. So I was watching this documentary on talking about like Asian countries, Eastern. Well, I guess Eastern Asia. So like Japan. The steel they made those katanas out of is like I guess it's, and the way they like folded it and did it.
Yeah.
I guess there was some like some of the swords that have been passed down are still today, that were made then. And they're like perfect.
They're on Pawn Stars.
Oh, I've never seen it.
You never seen Pawn Stars?
Like a little bit here and there. I've never seen like a sword on there.
Yeah.
That's
and then
crazy.
Like Joe Rogan will buy it or something.
Really? Dang.
I think Joe Rogan has a room full of swords.
I would love
that. Might not be true.
To have a katana.
Jamie, look that up.
A legit katana. Yeah, Jamie.
Newbie, look that up.
Samurai.
Does Joe Rogan have a room full?
I think that's Dana White, man.
I think it's Dana White.
Yeah.
Well, let's go inside Joe Rogan's $14.4 million house in Texas.
In Austin, Texas, the most liberal state in Texas, or city in Texas. State, pretty much. It's big enough. What a photo.
This is a selfie too, isn't it? Isn't that a selfie?
I imagine
it's like a gym selfie.
Looks like it.
Yeah, he's got the kettlebells. I gotta see. Let's see. Sword.
Oh, take her down a notch. What is that search you're doing? That's a strange search.
What do you mean?
There's like a weird drop down in the corner there. Dude, Joe Rogan's ripped. Holy smokes.
Elon Musk plays with Joe Rogan's 500-year-old samurai sword. So he has at least one.
Yeah. Like Elon gets high, plays with a samurai sword, and shoots off a flamethrower, all in the same Joe Rogan episode. That's impressive.
And then NASA is like, hey, you can't do drugs. At least you can't like tell people that you're doing drugs.
Yeah, I've never really smoked before. He just takes it, starts smoking. It's like, okay, there you go.
Oh, hey, Newbie already knew about that.
Geez, see, this is why we pay Newbie good money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a great employee.
He's the best at looking things up. What'd you think? Did you watch the episode of him with that doctor from CNN?
I did. Most of it.
What'd you think of that?
I thought it was interesting.
So you heard that they were talking shit about Joe taking that horse dewormer.
Yeah, he was pissed. Sort of like he doesn't.
Well, he had like a reason, I guess, because really, if it's, I mean, how much medicine has started out as an animal medicine that has worked its way like into being for humans? Like a bunch, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and the other way around too.
Right. So I don't know why they're like
In
were
fact,
coming
I
at him saying
think-
he's using like horse medicine.
I think Ivermectin started out as a human medicine.
Well, there you go. So he brought that up, and Gupta was like, he's like, well, it is used for horses. He's like, yeah, and humans.
Yeah,
He's like, and the guy, like, I don't know, he wasn't.
it's like when they lie without really lying. It's like a lie, but it's
that was a bad
like
look.
they can give you
That was a bad
accurate information while it's still being a lie.
And the best part is Joe Rogan supported CNN.
Right.
Like he always used to be like, yeah, you know, I watch CNN to get my news and stuff like that. And now it's like he just trashed them. And yeah,
they lie, just like all the other ones.
There you go.
They're very bad.
Ivermectin, a horse
Ivermectin.
dewormer.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, if your doctor obviously knows better than you, so got to kind of trust him. So
There's
most times
3 legs to that stool.
Yeah.
Right.
I know all about that.
Yeah.
3-legged stools.
Yeah. You gotta, because 4-legged stools wobble, you know?
Not one that newbie would build. Probably be perfect.
So like when you're talking about what's going on with, well, I think we've talked about this on the show before. I think we did it a year ago when we were talking about maybe COVID when we were getting started. But we were talking about your shoulder injury.
Yeah.
Yeah. We said, look, it's not just the doctor. It's the doctor's experience certainly is part of it. The literature is part of it. And then your experience is part of it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's certain times when you know what's good for your body, but when it comes to medication, I feel like you don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not going to pick a dosage, but you might know, yeah, I probably need some, or like this medication isn't like, doesn't feel good, or, hey, last time that I did this, I took this and it worked.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes doctors will have one in mind, but sometimes they'll say, you know, if they know that you've reacted well with something in the past, then, well, why not?
Nothing a White Russian can't fix, man.
Reinvent that wheel.
I'm out of White Russians.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
I need some coffee.
Yeah.
I'm ready for some coffee.
I need some.
I did not get a chance to have coffee today.
What time did you get to bed?
I don't know.
Oh boy, one of those, huh?
I don't pay attention.
Oh.
I never know when I go to bed. Like it's
Will you Bob Ross tonight?
Will I?
Yeah. Will you do?
Will I paint?
Yeah, but dress up as Bob Ross when you do it and do.
No.
Come on. Do it. It's time.
Nope.
And go live on It's Rare.
I'm gonna channel yesterday's costume and drop a nope.
Just do the Bob Ross, do your happy little mistakes, and
Is that a song?
what?
Do the Bob Ross.
It should be. It'd
Do the
just be like
Bob
this dance,
Ross.
like you're painting
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
No.
Watch the Bob Ross documentary. Yeah. Do it.
Because that was the one where he turned out not to be a trash person.
Yeah, I watched it. Just hoping he was a bad person.
Do you know who's a bad? Never mind.
Yeah. Let's go. Hey, Michelle.
Hey,
How's it
Michelle
going?
and Scott.
Oh, it could be Scott too.
Are you familiar with?
Do you think Scott uses Facebook?
Yeah.
You think so?
No, maybe.
No.
I think they share it
You think he actually gets on it?
just to watch the show.
I feel like he's too busy. I feel like he'd be like he'd get bored really quick.
Definitely, but I think they watch the show.
Yeah. Like guys, like my dad, Scott, like your dad, like that's like there's something about that.
They're just not
age
interested in
group
it. They're
like,
just not interested in it.
like no.
Yeah.
No Facebook for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
I'll tell you what. Yesterday with those pants, I had to put my phone in my jacket and I left it across the room.
Yeah.
And it felt pretty good.
Oh my God, my phone is blowing up today.
Are you important?
I'm the dude, man.
Yeah.
So that happens.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Sorry, if I picked up my phone and somebody said that, I'd be like, what money, man? I don't know. Oh, geez. I love that movie. What do you think, Phil? You got any important topics? Got anything fun going on in the world? Cryptocurrency?
Yeah. Cryptocurrency, great. Tesla, great. That aside, what's coming up on Tuesday, Jesse?
Oh God, I'm dressed like this. What a way to make my run. Okay. All right. So for everybody that didn't know, man, I'm running for legislator to I got to be careful. I was going to say to stop the fascists, but yeah. Yeah. So running for legislator, Tuesday's the election. So anybody in District 4, Dundee, Barrington, some parts of Himrod here and there. Yeah. I could use your vote. So there you go. But no one's running against me. So if you don't feel, you don't have to come out and vote either.
It's just a show of force. Just get as many,
show of force.
Just rack those numbers up.
Yeah.
Rack those numbers up.
Should be good.
And
I got, I was told that I'm the youngest legislature that anyone's ever heard of getting voted in the state. So that's pretty cool.
In the state?
Yeah. One of the youngest.
No kidding.
Yep. 29.
In the state?
Yeah.
You know why? It's because the way that they do it, you practically have to be retired in order to,
or be self-employed.
Yeah,
that's the only way. Doing that. That's why I don't know why they don't move the meetings later in the day.
Right.
Like 6, 7 o'clock, because then most people would run. So
right.
That's what I thought when they told me that too.
You want the best people.
Yeah, had somebody tell me from the polling thing that they haven't heard of anyone younger than me, and I was like, well, it's kind of hard to make meetings at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
When you're employed. So yeah.
Hopefully with Zoom and things like that, maybe they can. I'm a big fan of an in-person meeting. I really hate Zoom meetings. I really do. But maybe that can help just expand who's able to participate in those kinds of things.
Yeah. And we made the deal on the show to all run for it. We did. You remember?
That was after the show.
Oh, did we not say it live?
I don't think we did.
Oh, I thought we did.
I think it was after the show.
Oh. Well, Megan and I, we went through with it. So
fuck you.
That's for sure.
Is that what is that a dig?
That's a dig, dude. All right, man.
Yeah. I can't make impact as a county legislator.
Yeah. So
with what I
Phil
need to get done
today, putting this out, he's going to run 2024 President of the United States of America.
If nominated, I will not run. If elected, I will not serve.
There you go. And he did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I did not. I have sexual relations.
You should have been Bill Clinton.
That won't.
You think Hillary would have come out to kill you?
I am Bill Clinton.
She's like, I can't kill my husband, but you. Yeah.
Oh,
it
yeah.
would be like killing my husband.
Oh,
it would
yeah.
be worth it. So.
Do you think that he worries
that she'll kill him? I'm sure the hell he does.
He's like,
Dude, that lady is vicious. I had a buddy that met her when she came over to Iraq, and he said she is like,
My favorite swear word.
yes.
Yeah.
Like, and just on God, he said, like,
Was there sniper fire?
I don't know.
Which did she have to run from sniper fire?
I didn't hear about that.
You don't know about that?
No.
Oh, she's got this whole story where she went to like Somalia or something, and
Okay.
there was sniper fire on the tarmac.
Mm.
It's like, no, there was sniper fire like 4 miles away. Shut up.
Did you ever hear about Bill Clinton coming, or maybe it was George Bush? It was either Clinton or Bush. Came, I think it was Clinton, came to the Finger Lakes, and one of the grape guns popped, and security detail freaking tackled them down and everything because they thought there was gunshots.
A grape gun?
Yeah.
Oh,
To stop the
where they
birds.
just like scare the birds.
Yeah, it's just they're like they're on a timer and they bam like that.
Isn't
and they
that hilarious?
And I guess they freaking put them down and like somebody shot them.
That is such a funny thing.
Trying to stop the birds, man.
Yeah, I love
Come
that.
on, man. Those fascist birds all over.
So just everybody doesn't matter where you live, if you're listening to this live or if you're listening to this between now and election day, before you go to vote, you can go on your county board of elections website and you can pull up a sample ballot and you can see everybody that's on there.
Yep.
And you can figure out who you're going to vote for and you can look them up and you can look up the people whose names you don't recognize and that you can write it down. You can bring it with you so that you know exactly what you're going to do when you get into that box.
Why do you think people take too long?
No,
I'm
not worried about.
People need to study it.
I don't think people know who half the people they're voting for are. I don't think that they know what half the people that they're voting for have done. And I think that's a big problem at every level when, we complain about things that the government does, but then we don't, we keep electing the same people.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to change. They'll still vote their party lines.
Well, and you look at, I know, but you look, they shouldn't. They should research the people. And, maybe you vote for your party line. You don't vote for the opponents, but maybe you don't vote for some of the offices. If you don't find, I won't vote for anybody that I don't want. So, I have to actively want them in order to vote for them.
And you don't have to
I will leave them blank.
You don't have to circle every dot. Yeah,
right. I've gone in and I've voted for one person out of 15 different things sometimes I've done. But and even if you're going to let your heart choose when you get to the ballot box, that's fine too. But let your heart choose from things that you actually know about. So rather than just going and saying, oh, this person's a Republican, so I better vote for them.
The big one was the 2-year and 4-year
legislative
running thing.
And
no one knew what they were doing, dude.
Right.
Yeah. They were all just I'm voting. Even though I don't think it really mattered that much, honestly. Some people would have liked to seen 2 years so we could keep people honest, but at the same time, I thought 4 years because at least you give people some time to some people do need time. I know it's years, but you only meet once a month. So you only get 12 times to get it right a year. So it's 2 years seems low.
That's not. There's a lot that happens between the meetings.
Well, but they're not like the meetings. So you have one county legislator meeting and then you have subcommittee meetings, which has nothing to do with the legislator. So yeah, you're getting experience there, but you're not getting the same experience. So
you have to do work between the meetings.
Some.
You don't just show up and go, yep.
Well, some do.
Shouldn't.
Yeah.
So and that's the thing, right? So you want somebody to be in there for 4 years that.
Right. But at the same time, I don't know. I can see both ways. That's why to me it wasn't a big deal either way. I think maybe with 4 years people may take it more serious.
The reason I don't think so. The reason that I think that they take it perfectly seriously now, to be honest with you. But the reason that they said that they were going to 4 years was not any of that. The reason that they said that they were going to 4 years was to make sure that they had continuity.
Right.
And that's asinine because I don't want continuity with something that's bad.
Right. And I didn't agree with that.
Like,
I thought more
either-
for the experience,
right?
Because going
But
in,
either if you're doing a bad job, and I'm not saying that they are, that's not what I'm saying. But if you're doing a bad job, we should be able to get you out at the next election.
Yeah.
And if you're doing a good job, then there will always be somebody that's still there. Like,
right.
I can't imagine a scenario where every single person gets voted out of their office in the Yates County Legislature.
Be interesting.
I couldn't imagine it where every single one, unless they do something really awful.
Yeah.
You know, like, I just can't imagine it. That
It's hard to get rid of elected
if they're
officials.
doing a good job, they're gonna be there. It's hard.
I didn't know that.
People know their names.
No, I just, even in general, if they are doing a bad job, there's not much you can even do.
You mean to get them out before the election?
Yeah, like even if you find out they're doing some stuff and you don't think they're right, like it's hard to get rid of an elected position.
Yeah, all you can do is try to get them to resign.
Yeah, that's it. You can't even there's no.
Yeah, they were put
like
there
no process
by the people.
Yeah, but the people don't have the power to get rid of them once they're there. So it's like, whoa.
I think there is.
There might be extreme measures.
There might be impeachment.
I don't see. Yeah, maybe.
I think you can impeach even a legislator. It probably wouldn't be called. I don't know. You have to look at what the county law is.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But just anyway. So that's stupid. But look at the back of the ballot too, because those questions that you vote on, sometimes those are like a way bigger deal.
We're on this topic, and you bring up Joe Rogan's sword. Board of Elections.
I just want to pull up what the questions are for Yates County.
Tuesday.
You got to be there Tuesday. Everybody be there Tuesday. Absentee ballot.
It's going to be exciting.
You notice I know. Oh, where'd it go? Over here.
Is Megan doing
She's not doing anything.
A signature deal?
No.
I was gonna say we could maybe.
So I live in Milo. So I'm gonna pull. Well, you live in Barrington. Let's pull up Barrington. Here's a sample ballot.
Wow.
This is what it looks like. I'm just gonna for the people. I'm gonna show the people. Share.
This is for the people. Phil is the people's champion. He's like The Rock.
Sample ballot. Share. Okay, let me just make sure. Yeah. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Wrong one. Remove.
Wrong page.
Share. Stop screen. Share. PDF. There we go. All right. Share. So this is what the Barrington ballot looks like. And you can see here under County Legislator Jesse R. Jane. Jesse Ronald Jane.
Raymond. No, Ronald.
Jesse Ronald Rutabaga Jane.
Oh, I like Rutabaga. Oh, no one ran against Todd Casella.
Todd Casella is on 2 lines here.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's for conservative and Republican. Nice. How many people ran on 2 lines?
Our buddy Brian Yerington.
Yeah, Brian. He's
on the Freedom Party line.
You like that, don't you?
I do like the Freedom Party.
There you go.
Yep. And he's running against Nathaniel Olney.
Well,
for town council.
They both are. Nate Olney. They're both getting on.
This is a big old vote for up to 2. So
yeah.
Unless
they're both.
Something stupid happens, they'll be in there.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, you can look at this part, but then go down to this part. This part matters. So because these things actually have an impact on like even state level laws and other stuff, like this right to clean air, clean water, and healthful environment. That one, they're trying to add that to the state constitution.
Okay.
That you've got a right, that's a right.
So is that going to bring more laws?
It could be used as a basis for more laws. Like it could be used as a justification for
that's
more
what you
laws.
Always hate, because as a property owner, you already have so many laws you have to follow. It's like, do you want another?
The thing that kind of gets me about that one is it's very non-specific.
Yeah.
Like, you have the right to clean air. Well, is the air clean now?
I guess not.
Like, is it?
Not with the chemtrails.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know how you. It's so non-specific that it worries me about how it could be used.
That was a joke, guys.
But
Just so you know.
no,
Yeah,
he's
that was a joke.
the dude knows all about chemtrails. You got amending the apportionment and redistricting process. So that's the old since the census. The proposed constitutional amendment would freeze the number of state senators at 63.
So, if you had to give opinions for people that are watching or maybe watching before, what's the best thing to vote for people in your party? Like, what do you think the Libertarian Party would be the right votes on something like this? Without giving advice
on
too
the
much.
on the apportionment and redistricting.
Yeah.
Co-executive directors repeal and amend certain requirements for the apportionment of the co-executive directors of the redistricting commission and amend the manner of drawing district lines for congressional and state legislative offices. Shall the amendment be approved? It's not perfect. I don't have any opinion on freezing it at 63. I think that's fine.
Now, what about the
delete certain provisions
the
that
eliminating
violate the United States Constitution? That sounds good. Yeah, you shouldn't do things that violate the United States Constitution. Repeal and amend certain requirements for the apportionment. Why do we have all these things in one single amendment? That's I don't know, maybe it makes sense. Co-executive directors. I'm guessing that this co-executive director thing is a way for them to make sure that there's a Democrat and a Republican in the room. To which I say, hey, over here, look at us.
Now, what about eliminating 10-day advance voter registration requirement? So you could register to vote the day of right at the polls. That shouldn't be a problem, should it? I mean, everyone should get a chance to vote no matter when you're registered.
The only argument against that would be the two arguments against that, which I disagree with, and I don't think would really be a problem, are that people may like they worry about that people might be registered in more than one place. Like you might be registered to vote in Florida instead of New York.
Right. Okay.
And so like you can't register in two places at the same time and then vote in two places at the same time. So that's not, you get one vote. But yeah, I say anything that makes it easier for people to vote.
Yeah.
And I know the Republicans will probably worry that they usually worry when it comes to these kind of laws that when you make it easier for people to vote, that there'll be people that vote against them.
Yeah.
Like they're like, well, you should have to plan ahead to be able to vote.
I don't think so.
And right, but that's the argument that they make.
Who? What?
Fox News.
Oh, so it's a Republican thing?
Yes.
Really? Why do they care?
Because they think that those people will be people that vote against them. They think that, so it's like the deal of if you put up these little barriers, it just makes it so that if you make people jump through enough hoops, they think that mostly the Democrats will eventually give up.
Interesting. Huh. Okay. The only thing I've ever had that I was cautious of was I thought, mail-in voting was a little sketchy.
Right.
But I mean, other than that, I think
mail-in voting is more secure than showing up to the ballot box because it confirms your identity by your address as well.
Mail-in voting is so susceptible to something they never wanted to happen, and that's people being strong-armed. Even in your own house, you can be strong-armed.
No, I agree. Yep, I agree.
So That's one of the things you're definitely not allowed to do at a polling
So
site.
that's what this no excuse absentee balloting is.
Right.
So that is essentially the mail-in voting.
And I mean, that was my only thing. Listen, I've had 5 or 6 letters sent to me in the last week of people saying they early voted for me, mailed in vote, and just wanted to congratulate me and like ask me questions, like to mail them back about like where I stand on certain topics and stuff like that. So I mean, it's not a horrible thing, but at the same time, I just feel like if you send 5 ballots to the House, and 3 of those are 18, 19, 20-year-old kids who really might not even care to vote, and their dad gets to go mail it in, toss it in there,
Yeah.
be done.
Yeah,
I just I don't love it.
That's
Or
true.
like
That part's
my grandmother takes care of mentally.
it's the same thing with absentee voting, except for it's just this would give more access to it.
Right.
So it makes it
Mentally
could see that.
handicapped people still get a chance to vote.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're in homes, and the care provider gets the mail.
Right.
How easy for a care provider to go bam, 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 bam,
Yeah.
throw it in
I
the
mean,
mail.
that would be. I think that's a felony.
Yeah, but the thing is
I'm pretty sure that is a felony.
yeah, but the thing is 90% of people hopefully aren't going to do it, but there's
Right.
that 10% that just says whatever,
Yeah.
that'll do it, and that's where it's just it's not fair.
Felons.
Sure.
Bunch of felons.
Well, if you think about 50% of the world are felons, or United States. I
What?
mean, everyone's done something bad. You just don't get
felony.
caught. Yeah,
A
a DWI is a felony.
Felony.
How many people that have drove when they've drank too much?
Yeah, too many.
Too many.
Too many.
That's a felony. Everyone's a.
It's not always it depends on. It could be a felony.
It's supposed to always
Sometimes
be a felony.
It's not always a felony.
A DWI is supposed to be. A DUI is not. DUI is a misdemeanor.
Isn't DUI with drugs?
No, under the influence is like a low DWI or drugs.
Yeah, but I thought like if you're like under a certain threshold, that it's not a felony.
I think 0.08 or over is a felony in New York State. So I don't know, but yeah. So
I thought that was like only if you got 2 of them. I thought the first one's a misdemeanor.
Unless I'm wrong, maybe I'm wrong. I always thought it was a felony.
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
Because a felony, I know because if you get a DWI, you use your liquor license because you get a felony, even your first one. So
there's no DUI in New York State, Jesse. It's a motor vehicle violation.
A DUI is a law in some other states. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't talking just New York. I know just DUI and DWI.
There's DWAI.
So that's the bad one.
That's
right.
While ability impaired.
Or no, maybe that's not as bad.
That's like if you're doing drugs instead of alcohol. Gotcha. I think. Yeah. So then you get to the increasing the jurisdiction of New York City Civil Court, which I could not care less about because I don't live there. But let's see, for the sake of the New York City people, my friends, the proposed amendment would increase the New York City Civil Court's jurisdiction by allowing it to hear and decide claims for up to $50,000 instead of the current jurisdictional limit of $25,000. Shall the proposed amendment? Yeah, I mean, you got to keep with the times. If you get a lawsuit that's 25,000, 50,000,
yeah,
if that Fed keeps printing money, they're probably going to have to raise it again. So that seems standard. That makes sense to me.
Raise it again. And then make sure you slide it in the thing right.
Always slide it in right.
That's right.
But that's it.
You're good to go.
So just
and you can write in. So Mickey Mouse, you have a chance again.
I recommend you, yes, Mickey Mouse, Elvis, Ronald Reagan, as everybody likes to,
Some people write in Ronald Reagan.
Oh yeah,
really?
Oh yeah.
Mickey Mouse got like a lot of votes last time.
Mickey Mouse, yeah.
And no, it was the Hillary Donald Trump race that Mickey Mouse almost was the ruler of the country. Do you think Mickey Mouse would be a good president? Not Walt Disney World Corporation, because we know they're greedy, but
right, they already own most of the country.
Yeah, but Mickey Mouse, maybe he'd be a.
What do you think about the billionaire tax that they're talking about?
Yeah, I don't know enough
you
to
seen
even
this?
make a.
Do you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I've read
Where they'll
things,
like
but not enough to
they'll
even make
take
a thing about it.
they'll take what your assets are. We're already paying it basically. Like I I don't own a house, but like property tax is a tax on unrealized gains,
Mm-hmm.
which is insane to me.
Yeah.
You'll never own your home. The government lets you use it. And if you ever stop paying your like 2.2%, they'll just come take it.
Well, you never own your land. You never own anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. Anyway, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Just have a plan.
Man, these fascists.
Just
the
have a
fascist
plan.
government.
Yeah. If you want to take down the fascists, you got to get to the ballot box. Oh, I almost forgot again.
Oh no. All right, guys. See you later.
Have a great day, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Look at all the engagement today. That's what I like to see.
Who's there? It's rare. Who's there? It's rare. Come fill your time. This pot's for all. From the Finger Lakes, join in the call. Learn something new about the Cuca Trail. Upstate New York, every episode I tell. Who's there? It's rare. Who's there? It's rare. It's rare.